post this on Snapchat right now. Perfect. I look lovely, don't I? All right. Well, this is going to be going on. Oh, hold up. Let me move my mic closer. This is going to be going on my VODs on YouTube, so if you don't see it live, check my info. And it'll be saved on IG as long as I can. Like, what is up with Meta and saving lives now? Like, are they just... Is that just not a thing anymore? Also, my ring light is busted, so I apologize for the delay. I'm getting a new ring light today, right after I'm done with this. Today, I'm going to be doing my makeup, and if I have time, I'm going to game a little bit, but it's almost 2 already, and I only have until 4-ish. To do this. Ooh, I need new lashes too. I'm running out. Anyways, so it's been a minute. The last time I tried to stream, some things happened and I could not. And I'm gonna flip this to the, oh, no, I'm not. I can't see very well right now because I got new glasses the other day. I'm gonna use this to wipe them off. I got new glasses, so I'm not wearing contacts, so I can't see. So if I'm like right here, it's because that's where my mirror is, so I can actually see my face. But these are my new glasses. We love her. She looks like grandma. They're from Zenny. I'm gonna do a review on them later, but not right now. So, my towel. Oh. But yeah, last time I was gonna stream did not work out very well, so we're just pretending like that didn't happen and starting over. So we're gonna start with moisturizer. I like this one because I have... Oh, that's not focused. Hello? You gonna focus? No, apparently not. Anyway, it's the Pond's B3 Dark Spot Correcting Moisturizer. I've been using this for quite a while. I think I should use it more, to be honest. But sometimes I just forget. Because I haven't been doing my makeup every day, which I'm going to get back into. Because it makes me feel better about myself. Ooh, that's blown out. Hold up. Hold up. Let me fix this. Can we fix this? I would like to not be invisible, thank you. Configure. Like, I'm tan right now. It should not be... should not be this bright. Bring that down. Oh, not that much. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. I think we've solved our problem, actually. I'm still getting a new ring light, though, because the cool light bulbs on this one completely burnt out. So I only have warm as an option. It's really annoying. As you can see, I'm very pink right now. Also, my camera is, like, it was like $15, so there's that. I think that looks better. This is how my face actually looks. There we go. So, again, this is going to be saved on here as long as I can. On Instagram as long as I can. And then it's going on my VODs playlist on my YouTube. But I'm going to do my makeup, and we're going to do a little, like, life update. And by little, I mean big. Because a lot has happened since y'all last saw me. Saw me? Saw me. First of all, I got a new microphone. It's teeny tiny. I love her. Look at her. She's so pretty. I can talk so quietly into this thing. Yeah. Anyway, so, new mic. I still have the boom and my old mic. I might sell the mic and just attach this to the boom. I don't know. And it has a pop filter. So if anybody needs a Yeti, let me know, because I have one. This is a Razer Siren Mini? Siren? I don't fucking know. Anyway, this is new. I don't really think anything else in my setup is new other than I put more RAM in my PC, which has not helped at all. I need to upgrade our Wi-Fi. I live with somebody, which is lovely. And so here's the tea. Here's the tea. While I'm doing my eyebrows with the e.l.f. What is this? Medium brown brow cream. Here's the tea. I was living with my boyfriend since I knocked my knee into the desk. Since March, maybe February, March. He had back surgery, so I was already pretty much there all the time, so we ended up moving in together. And then I got really antsy about the whole thing because I don't like relying on people. I had a job at the time, but I literally made like a third of what he made. So I felt like I was relying on him, so I got super antsy about it, and I left. And I quit my job, and I was gonna try to live with my parents. Sorry, it's windy, by the way. I have the window open because my poor cat is probably dying of heat stroke. I'm just kidding, he's fine. But anyways, I was gonna live with my parents, go through hair school, and then basically not have to pay rent and just can I move that a little bit? Maybe like right there. Yeah. So that I wouldn't have to pay rent while I was in school, and then I was gonna go, you know, be a hairstylist and do the thing. Turns out I hate living with my parents at the ripe old age of 27. Oops. Is now a bad time to point out I have way less space now because there's 2 computers on this desk. So it turns out I can't handle that, so I had 2 jobs that I was going to keep until I went to school in January. Quit both of those, moved back up here, and now I am committing to full-time content creation, which is what I was supposed to do last fucking summer. Literally this time last year when I got this PC. So, what I'm trying to take from this is that the universe has been telling me the right direction to go for years. And every time I, like, don't trust it and don't believe that it's for me is when my life starts to get bad. And when I do believe it's for me, life gets really good. And when I actually accept that, like, I'm not supposed to have a normal, easy 9 to 5 or whatever, and I'm supposed to make my own path, I'm actually a lot happier. But I get scared because, like, I don't need to elaborate, but I live in the United States. So I get scared that doing anything outside of the norm is going to harm me in the long run. And it's ironic because every time I go back to normal, it harms me long term. So we're doing this now. So today is day 1 of me recommitting to the streamer life. So we're starting with something I've been doing since I started my YouTube channel 10 years ago, which is my makeup. Oh, this is an Illa Mosca single that I got from that Amy Winehouse inspired makeup set. I still have the box. I fucking love Amy. This is probably expired and unsanitary. I don't care. And I'm using it to set my brows. Because I'm actually going to do a full face today, and I don't know if it's going to rain, so we're going to powder almost everything today. Also, don't do that. It's not sanitary, but it's my makeup. So nobody else is touching it. It's fine. Ooh, I have brow gel. Should I use brow gel today? But yeah, backstory, I met my partner last fall, end of summer, I guess, like right before my birthday. And we were pretty much, ever since the first couple times we met, we've just been kind of attached at the hip. So me leaving and wanting to go home, that 3 weeks is the longest we've been apart since we met. And it sucked. There are going to be some people who question this because they know the details of some of the reasons I left. Yes, all of that was true. And yes, this is the first time anybody's ever actually changed. And, like, not just apologized to get me to shut up. And also during that time, I changed and I realized that there's a lot of things I want in life that are not going to happen if I don't work for myself. And unfortunately, not unfortunately, I love my cat. He's a little angel. He's chilling in his little bed over here watching TV. I have to take care of him until he dies, so I can't be living in a car, you know? Like, if it was just me, I would live in my car and I would do the thing. But I got this cat 5.5 years ago. He has been the only constant in my life this whole time. So I have a responsibility to keep him housed and safe. So that was why I initially went to my parents' house, was because it was like, I didn't have an apartment anymore because I'd moved in with my partner. And that was the only place I could go that I didn't have to, like, go to a homeless shelter, you know what I mean? I would like to also clarify I was not kicked out of any of the places. I just didn't want to be there. And if I don't want to be somewhere, nobody can stop me. I have really bad agoraphobia, so I will find a way to leave. But yeah, I genuinely hate living with my parents. I feel like I have to act like a 12-year-old. I feel like a failure. I feel like a bad person. I feel like everything I do is wrong, even when they're being really supportive. The damage has been done from my childhood. So, I decided I couldn't stand it. I was gonna live with my friend for a bit, but my partner and I, obviously we were broken up at the time, we reconnected. And I have been around a lot of people who will pretend to care and apologize just to get you to shut up or just so they can hurt you worse later as, like, punishment, right? I have been around a lot of people who have no desire to change. I've been around a lot of people who think that everyone else is to blame for everything they've ever done in their life. And I can say with confidence that is not what happened this time, and I thought it was weird. I thought it was so fucking weird. Because I've just been so used to, like, I'm the only person, and I know that sounds like very conceited. But genuinely, in my experience, I am one of 3 people I've ever met, and we're all feminine, we're all women, who legitimately used to be a terrible person and changed because it was the right thing to do, knowing that the person who inspired us to change was still never going to talk to us again and never, like, forgive us or, like, reconcile or anything. I have been able to, like, apologize to one person. Still hasn't talked to me since then. Still probably doesn't believe that I've actually changed. because they have no reason to, because I was terrible to them, right? So, as far as I know, right, me and 2 other women that I've met in my life genuinely actually did the work. Apparently I have more work to do on the end of, like, not getting scared of change, but as far as, like, lying and manipulation and cheating and all these other things. We're gonna really do my eyebrows today because they are overgrown. So yeah, because I've been that way, because I know what it's like to actually do the work, I could tell that it was actually there. So initially I was going to stay with my friend, or I was going to find low-income housing, because I went from getting paid $24 an hour to $12 in 2 years. We're just going to let that sink in. Because the cost of living has not gone down 50% in 2 years. In fact, it's gone up. So, I pretty much just... I can't stand working for people. I hate people telling me what to do. I hate people acting like my vision to improve a place is a threat to their authority. And I like being able to set my own schedule and have my own environment, right? Because I have a lot of sensory issues. I like quiet. I like dark. Ignoring all the lights I have on right now. So yeah, I just can't stand working for other people, and unfortunately when you quit a job out of nowhere, it gets harder and harder and harder to find a better one. So I have taken pay cuts. But as y'all know, right, I did a MagicCon this year. It was my first time ever vending at a convention, and I haven't been to a convention in years. POV, you've got that one hair that won't cooperate. But yeah, I genuinely have had quite an eye-opening experience from doing that convention. And the first part of it was, with no preparation... Sorry, there's a helicopter. With no preparation and no prior experience, I made more money in a convention than I would have at my job in the same amount of hours. So, that's all I want to do now, is stuff like that. And I saw that my partner was doing the work. I saw that my life is continually getting worse by me trying to fit into a box I'm not supposed to fit in. I still have all the stuff that I had last year when I set out to do this. So I'm just gonna do it now, and I am terrified. I'm scared of failure. I'm scared of being broke more so than I already am. I'm scared of losing things. I'm scared of the weather right now. Holy crap, like the town down the road from us. Trees falling over on people's houses and stuff. My parents' neighbor uprooted a tree in their backyard. It's windy, windy, windy. There's been tornado watches. So I'm scared, you know, of losing everything in a tangible way instead of just like from the consequences of my fears. But I'd rather do this and struggle, like, financially, than ever go back to a normal job. Honestly, I hate it. I hate normal jobs. I might take a part-time job here just to have something on paper, but genuinely, this is all I want to do. I want to do this. I want to do conventions and you know, social media stuff. And I didn't do it last year because I got scared and because I hated living with my parents. I'm too old for that, in my personal opinion. No shade to anyone who does. Because here's the irony. One of my best friends that's the same age as me is very sick, very disabled, a lot smarter than me. She's literally a genius. And she has to live with her parents because she is so physically disabled she can not work. So no judgment. I'm not there yet. I am not that physically disabled yet, and I don't want to... Like, literally me trying to have a normal job has caused all my physical disability. Same with, like, me trying to fit in at school as a kid. Oh, by the way, I stopped putting foundation on my nose. Sometimes my nose contour looks crappy because of it, but I like how it looks. I have freckles now for some reason, so they're barely there, but they're there. And this is the face tape foundation from Tarte. I've been using it for years. This is shade 37N because it's summer now and I'm tan. And then I use like 35N or 34S in the winter. Oh, hello friends. How are we doing? So yeah, basically I have given up trying to have a normal job. I don't want to ever go back to it. I don't want to pretend to be something I'm not, you know. I need a tissue. This sucks. Hold on. Hold, please. Hi, kitty. Hello. So, fun fact about me is I am allergic to copper, which is in a lot of things. And makeup is one of those things. So my nose is always dripping when I'm doing makeup. But whatever. I love... Beauty is pain, I guess. So I think I'm gonna just do... Oh, I forgot to put on primer. I think I'm gonna do a very basic eye look today and just focus on the contour. 9V Morphe palette, my fave. Oh, another life update. We got a dog. And it's ironic because that was actually one of the things where I was like, oh, he's actually doing the work. Because he always said he wanted like a therapy dog, right? To, Am I sitting on it? I have ADHD. And it shows. And the dog is annoyed now. So. He always said he wanted a dog again because he used to have one and he used to train therapy dogs, like service dogs, you know, not like ESAs, but like, you know, you're having a seizure and they alert type of dogs. But he never wanted to because we live in an apartment and there's no backyard and all this other stuff. And then after I left, you know, me included, most people I've ever met, if you go through a breakup that wasn't expected, you immediately try to find a rebound, right? If you haven't done the work on yourself to be comfortable being alone, which I have. I love being alone. If I wasn't with this person, I would be alone for at least 5 years because I don't think I spent enough time alone in my 20s. But instead of doing that, he got a dog. And he started training the dog to be a service dog. And I love that. He has chilled out a lot. His mental health has improved. His physical health has improved. This dog was actually going to be put down and now has a safe and loving home. All good things. Very selfless. Very, very inspiring. And then when he asked me if we could try again, and I was like, what about my cat? Because, like, my cat grew up with dogs, but I don't know if this dog likes cats. Turns out my cat is now spoiled. Yeah, you. What do you have to say for yourself? And the cat tried to start a fight with the dog, actually. But he didn't. He said, we will do our best to make it work. And if the dog reacts negatively, we will find another place for him to go. But he did not immediately try to drop everything, and he also didn't tell me to get rid of my cat. Compromise, the willingness to try and work on it. Which, honestly, neither of us had before. We were both very stubborn. So that was shocking to me. But this is what I mean. Like, there are people on here who know the extent of what was going on before I chose to leave that are probably like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Guess what? I used to be that person. Like, if you've met me since 2022, you don't know that I used to be that person. And I am no longer that person. Because I chose to work on it. And it honestly only took about a month. Like, the first month of... I think it was, like... June of 2023 was the first time I actually worked on myself. And it barely took... It took, like, a month for me to get rid of all those old habits and crappy behavior. So, yeah. When you actually want something, you do it. Same with this. Like, in 2022, when I really took social media seriously, it took me a month to get a 600% increase on all my metrics and start getting paid. And I made like $1,000 just from Facebook. Unfortunately, I got banned from being monetized for a year because I called out some people for bullying me, and apparently that's worse than them bullying me. But the point is, it does not take that long when you really actually want something. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. So, yeah. Instead of trying to look for another job that I'm going to burn out of in a month and a half, I am focusing on this. And I got a new mic, which means I'm going to be making music. So, that's how that's going. I feel like the volume on that is low, and I feel like I'm yelling. Bring that up a little tiny bit. Okay, that's better. So, ooh, I got something in my eye. I have been posting like 2 to 5 TikToks a day. I'm on Snapchat pretty much every day anyways, so just up to that a little bit. So you can follow me on TikTok if you want. It's the same as on here. I'm still active on my fitness Instagram as well. Right now I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do my gym schedule because I've also started running again. So I'm just kind of reworking my schedule right now because now I'm also in charge of a dog and a cat and a house. But yeah, I essentially have decided I'm not going to keep trying to force the same thing to work that has been beating me down mentally and physically and emotionally for the last 10 years. I literally have all the equipment. Well, I need a new ring light, but other than that, I have all the stuff I need to do this full time, and I have time to do it, and I have a place to do it that is paid for. And all I have to do is keep that place clean, so that's what I'm fucking doing now. Because I'm really sick of burning out of everything and hating my life. Also, no shade to my past job. Loved that job. Didn't have a problem with the work environment or anything. But that's what I'm saying. Even when I've had like the perfect job for me on paper, I still hate it and burn out of it. So obviously I'm just not supposed to do it. So right now, that's what I'm doing. My partner is working on building his own business as well, which is why there's 2 computers in here. It's all crowded over here now. I'm very proud of him. And I'm trying to get to the point where this is going to pay all my bills. And it again, I might have to take a part-time thing right now, just on paper for it to work. We'll see. But I am dedicated. I would love to see where this will take me when I actually give it a solid year instead of just a few months. But then that's going to be interesting. So one of the biggest things for me that's happened over the last 10 years of doing this on and off is that when I'm being perceived by too many people, I don't want to do it anymore. And this is a numbers game. Like, I remember the first time I had something hit over 500,000. Freaked me out. I hated it. It was terrible. It was the worst thing. Oh my god. I didn't want to post anything ever again. I got super defensive. So I have to just, like, be okay with that, because that's kind of the point. Like, the goal is to have enough viewers and engagement that you can keep doing it as a job. And every time I get close to that point, I'm like, don't perceive me. I'm a miasma. Like, no. I'm a human. I'm here. I'm queer. I'm doing the thing. I'm trying to. Oh yeah, this is the 9T palette. This is my other fave Morphe palette. This is like my 4th or 5th one that I've owned, because I keep using them up. And just doing my nose contour. Like I said, sometimes it turns out patchy because I don't use foundation on my nose anymore, but I think it looks better overall, so I work with it, you know? I might not put a full layer of foundation on my nose, but I might blend it with the leftover if I feel like it's just not working out with the humidity outside or something. And I know I used to spend like the last, 8 years being like, I don't contour my nose to look smaller because it's perfect, and now I contour it to look smaller because I can. I still like it. Like, I don't wear makeup most days. I do have this on my Snapchat as well. There's like a full tutorial of like how I've been doing my makeup, even though I haven't been doing it every day. Which again, my Snapchat is the same as here. My TikTok is the same as here. My Facebook art page is the same as here. Here being Twitch, obviously. lizzyraexx. You know where the 0 came from? My first Snapchat got banned because a guy from my high school was mad that I wouldn't go on a date with him. Love that. And now here we are, 5 years later. Doing the thing. Got a creator profile, whatever. But yeah, I just feel like everything I've done in the last few years has made it harder for me to achieve this goal because I've been so scared of it, you know? Like, I don't want hundreds of thousands of people knowing about me. It would be lovely if everyone that saw that one video I had pay me, listen to my music, but also, like, looking back on it, my music quality I don't like so much. I would like to remaster some of my songs. I would like to record an album. There's a bunch of stuff I want to do. So maybe it's good, you know? Like, I'm not entirely starting over. I still have the same accounts, but I am starting over engagement-wise because I haven't been super active other than for a MagicCon. So, you know, I'm going to relearn what I like and what works for me and all that stuff. And we'll go from there. And I'm just going to get real okay with people perceiving me. I mean, I don't like jobs for that reason either, so it's not like it's that much different. But I just felt so uncomfortable. Like, in every job I've ever had, I feel like I'm putting on a performance. I mean, obviously on the internet, like, you're to the person on the other side of the screen, you're not, you know, you're a character, whatever. But the character is me. Like, this is how I talk to people when I'm not being pressured or paid or drunk or whatever. Still sober, surprisingly. Life has been crappy and I'm still sober. Hoo-hoo. There's a lot of things that I feel like I have to hide about myself when I have a normal job, or that I have to stuff down or whatever. And on here, I'm just my weird neurospicy self. I mean, the internet has been privy to most of my mentee bees, for one, and for two, I have no filter. Like, I posted some scathing opinions on YouTube in the last few years. Speaking of which, my daughter is 3 now and does not look like my child. I don't know what happened. Ran out of toner or something. Oops. Coaster. Oops. Yeah. Doesn't look like my kid in the slightest, but whatever. She's happy and thriving, and I still regret my decision. Like, stuff like that. Like, I can't talk about that at work, you know what I mean? Like, if I had a normal job, you do not bring that up. People look at you weird, you know? Especially where I live. I still regret that decision. I no longer have beef with the adopted family, but part of my growth has been realizing that a lot of the reason that I listened to people trying to talk me into doing that was because I've been taught most of my life not to trust myself and my own reasoning. When really, all it would have taken was a simple fact check. That one of my friends, right, my kid's dad convinced one of my friends that I hated him and that I wasn't ever going to talk to him again. And then he convinced me the same thing in reverse. Or, like, convinced me that that guy wanted to break us up or whatever. And literally, if I would have asked him, because I did after the fact, he was like, no, like, I would have helped you because I know what it's like to be a single parent. Like, his kids are my age, and he went through that whole thing, so. But I learned throughout my life that, like, everyone around me was saying I could not be trusted. Like, I even got told, like I have sensory issues, right? Oh, this tag is bothering me. No, it's not. You're being picky. You're making it up for attention. Oh, that particular texture makes me want to throw up. You're just a picky eater. All this stuff, like, I've been taught my whole life, right? That I don't know what I'm talking about for me. So that's why I regret my decision, because I know it came from the same place of, like, not trusting myself over other people when I really should have, because they don't have to deal with it. They're not raising my kid. But I'm not either. That's the whole problem. So that's been a big part of my growth in the last 2 years. And I think a big part of the reason I'm sober is because now I can talk about that without crying or screaming. And I can just say, yeah, I made the wrong decision. And she's safe from a you know what because of the decision I made. You know? Pros and cons. That guy's in prison. He actually picked up another charge while he's in prison. Quacks like a duck, it sure ain't a goose. Oh yeah, also, by the way, back in the day when I was posting on here about being a prison GF, I was not talking about my kid's dad. I was talking about my childhood best friend. Turns out he's also one of those, so guess who called CPS on him last year? So, yeah, I have had a lot of upheaval, is what I'm saying. A lot of people in my life that were very prevalent in my life for the last 10 years are gone. They're just not around. because they didn't want to grow in the same direction as me, or because they were actually, like, dangerous in the case of that guy. So I've had to learn to be very okay with being by myself, and I think that was part of why it was so easy for me to, like, literally uproot my life, quit my job, move, walk away from this relationship, was because I was like, I will not tolerate being treated any other way. Because I could do that to myself. Okay, I got a mental illness. Okay, I could treat myself like crap. And the willingness to work on it, and that it's not fake, and that it's not love bombing, and that it's not gaslighting, and sitting there, not repeating my own stuff to me. That's the biggest one. I have met so many people, and I've heard of even more, because the internet is a lovely thing, that will literally repeat your mental health buzzwords back to you to try to, like, gaslight you, when in actuality they don't even believe it's real, but they know they can manipulate you with it. None of that. And also a lot of admission of projection, a lot of going like, I said all of these things about you because that's really how I felt about myself. Without me, like, forcing that conversation, because I won't. I don't do that. That is the biggest change I've had in the last 2 years, is I will not try to convince somebody why their behavior is unacceptable anymore, because I wouldn't have listened to me either. Because I was in therapy for 5 years, and my therapist at the time literally co-signed me being a crappy person because you have trauma. And I quit going to that therapist after 5 years of that, because I was like, if you're going to tell me that standing up for myself against my kid's dad is bad, but you're going to tell me that all of these other horrible things I've done are okay. Why does this say roll the dice? Just gotta roll the dice. I am rolling the dice, man. My life is a dice roll. I didn't realize this was in the wrong spot. Pause. Let me drag this down. Should it go there? Oh, that's perfect. It can go there. Okay. So basically all of the things in my life where I was being told it's okay that you did this because of your background were objectively so much worse than me standing up for myself. I genuinely believe that that therapist is the same kind of person. I can't talk about that, but one of my friends can. And so I straight up fired that therapist because I was like, you're not going to sit here and tell me that me being a crappy person for years is okay, and then me standing up for myself is abusive. So, goodbye. Because I knew I was a crappy person. And I think for the first couple years I did want that excuse. Like when I was in college, for sure, my whole thought process was like, all these other people cheated on me and left me and hurt me and sided with people in arguments that I know are lying and all of these other horrible things. I mean, one of them just came up to me last month, and now I have to deal with that. Because I did not handle that correctly. My first reaction was, sorry that happened to you, don't remember, goodbye. And then my second reaction was, wait. That was defensive. Let me actually process what was said to me. And the reality is, I don't remember it happening. I know one of the things was a lie. The rest of it I don't remember. But I know I was the kind of person who would have done those things. And so in college, right, I wanted that excuse of like, my life was so hard, everyone hates me, I'm adopted, whatever. And I didn't want to change. And then basically when I got sober, it was like, okay, if I do the same things that I've been doing, my kid is aware that I exist and that she is adopted. That's a thing. And she's my kid, even though she doesn't really look like it except right here. I asked when I was 4. We are intelligent people. We are inquisitive-minded people. she's gonna know if I'm living a kind of life that is not to be looked up to. And I don't want that. I don't want that. And then the other thing is, if I keep doing what I'm doing, right, I'm gonna end up like my mom, who she is gone. She is no longer with us because she never changed. So I started to look at all these things that I was doing and excusing as like, I'm owed this by the world. And I decided I don't want to be that way anymore. And I'm serious. It literally was like June of 2023. I changed my whole perspective in that month. That was when I started selling my art. That was when I got really active with my physical health as mental health instead of as like a punishment for weighing a certain weight. Changed everything. And then in August of that year, I got the job that I moved up here with. And y'all know how that went, okay? That was me being stubborn. I should have just worn earplugs, whatever. But it opened the door. It opened the door to me seeing that I can live a different kind of life. And so I think now that different kind of life is going to be me doing this full send. No second guessing, no backup plan. Because every time I've tried to have a backup plan or give it up, my life crumbles. God, the universe, my ancestors, somebody is telling me to do this. Because it's the only thing that doesn't destroy my life and actually improves my life. If I let it. And that is the kind of role model I would like to be for my daughter and for any future kids I have. That I will be taking care of. That I will not be talked into believing that I'm not going to be a good parent. I would actually be the best parent because I'm never going to tell them they're making stuff up for attention. And if they are, we're going to address why. Attention is what makes humans human. Simple. So, because of all of that growth happening, I have no tolerance anymore for people who want excuses to be a certain way and who feel like they are owed anything for being an addict or having trauma or being adopted. There are things that changes in you. Like, obviously, I know. And if you're a jerk, you're a jerk. Doesn't matter why. So, my stance now on... Oh my god, I hate doing bottom mascara. My stance now on people treating me less than my standard is I'm not going to convince you, I'm going to leave. I can do this shit by myself. And I'm not going to leave so that you chase me. I'm going to leave permanently. This person did not chase me. That is shocking to me because normally people like that hate losing control. Work was done. Oh, that's ironic. Look at this. Haha, I'm being called. Hello, hello. What's going on? Oh my god, I dropped my coaster. Streaming, do I need to mute? Him and work shenanigans going on over here. It's right there. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. Do I need to mute or... I'm streaming? It's ironic because I was just talking about this and then I'm like, haha, I've been summoned. You have been summoned to the House of Vibes. God, I need to dye my hair. It's a meme. Do you know what Vine is? Do you remember the ancient TikToks from 2020 when everyone was bored? that's a lie because a lot of stuff on Facebook is reposted TikToks. But anyway, I'll send it to you. But yeah, I'm streaming. I'm doing my makeup. Why? Did you break it? Oh, okay. Wind chill. It's like 65. Wind. Mine is always too high because the inside's black. Like, until you... Yeah, you're in the shade, kind of. Windy, windy. Where's the sensor for yours? Is it in the, like, grill area, or is it on your windshield? Because that makes a difference. Okay. So is there airflow coming through that, or no? Okay. Well, then I have no idea. Yeah, see, that's where mine is, and usually that means it's, like, way too hot. I'll say it's, like, 110. It's, like, 85. Is it 52 degrees? 66. I'm good. My phone. Hmm. My neck hurts. Pause. Ooh. I should just do ASMR videos of me cracking my neck. Oh, crunchy. That would be disgusting. I lied. I'm not gonna do that. Not cracking your neck. Ew. Ew. You all crunchy and shit? Uh-uh. I couldn't do it. I like the skincare ones. What? Oh, my nose ring is... The things fell off of it. Now I'm sad. Yeah, probably not. Definitely not carnivore. I got... Huh? Drugs. I don't know. I haven't looked. I'm streaming. And I may or may not have spilled all of the fucking cereal on the floor, so I had to clean that up. Which meant I had to move everything because it got everywhere. Huh? Well, he's in there right now because I'm in the back room with the door shut. With the cat. That's the only way this is going to work until they don't hate each other, you know? Is I let him out in the morning, and then I do this in the afternoon, and then the cat gets his little bit of time, and then he's not in there all day. You know? Gotta even it out. It's like a custody battle with the... That's probably a bad way to word that. I think that looks pretty good. I could have put the BRB screen on this, I guess, but whatever. I can see now. Yay. I put my glasses back on. Oh my god, my nose is so unblended. This is what I mean. I do this sometimes because my nose contour gets all smudged. You have not processed the fact that I am filming this right now, have you? Streaming is live recording. Are you aware? Do you consent to this? Well, you're not on speaker, but you could have said that when I first asked you if I needed to mute. is adorable. Did you know there's more than one kind of American bison? Because I didn't until just now. Look it up, because I'm not repeating what was said to me. It was inappropriate. So yeah, that's my makeup. What you didn't see, like, I guess in detail while I was on the phone is these two Morphe lipsticks. I have Jealousy. I have like 3 of these. Well, I guess I only have 2 now because one of them dried out. Favorite dupe for the OG Kat Von D Lolita. And then this one is Backseat Love. That's gross. And I do like dark on top, light on bottom. Got the like Shigo Kim Possible going on. I've been doing that for like a year because Peaches from the To Be Better podcast does that, and I think it's super cute. And I was like, oh, I can do this with other colors than black. I don't have to be in a Shigo cosplay to do this. Hell yeah. So, and then I did, like I said, the leftover foundation on this brush to blend my nose contour a bit, because once I put my glasses on, I was like, ooh, that is crusty. And then I'm waiting for my lips to dry. Oh, and then the lip liners I use are just LA Colors. Very cheap. One is called, I think it's Cocoa. And Mauve. It's purple. No, it's not. So this one I put... This one I put on top, and this one I put on the bottom, which is weird because you would think it'd be the other way around. Oh, it is. Never mind. The lighting's bad. Okay, this one I put on the top. Cocoa goes on top with Jealousy. A Mauve goes on bottom with Backseat Love. It's not an exact match, but it's close enough. So, that is how I do my lips. And then, this is the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost from a billion years ago. Hypothermia is the color. And we're just going to put some of this on. Oh, wait, no, I want this brush. We're just going to put some of this on my nose. And should I put it in the inner corner? Even though I'm wearing glasses that are polarized. I really like these glasses. I didn't think I was going to like them, but I actually really like them. And they were like $100. And I'm legally blind, so that's cheap. They are a little Coke bottle-y, I will say. I'm assuming they're cheap because of the thickness of the lenses. But I did get UV protection with a pink tint, because I love that. You know, I have those pink sunglasses I always wear. And then I got blue light protection and anti-face recognition. Which means I can't open my phone when I'm wearing these. I can open my phone in sunglasses. I can open my phone in mirrored sunglasses. I cannot open my phone wearing these. So, I mean, they got a little bit of a weird gleam to them, I guess, but I don't mind it. I think it's pretty. Yeah, they are a tiny bit Coke bottle-y, because I can tell, like, right here, it looks a little more zoomed in. Like, my eyes look bigger. But compared to the ones I had when I was a kid that were $500, I think. And also my eyesight has improved a bit since then. Like, I used to be able to see this far, and now I can see about this far. But yeah, they were from Zenny. They came in some cases. Oh my god. I want to do a TikTok review of these, and then maybe I'll put it on Red Note. This is the case they actually came in. It's got like a weird kind of filigree embossed dragon on it, and it says Year of Wisdom on the inside. So, oh, I'm sorry, this is a snake, not a dragon. Anyway, and then it comes with this weird branded cloth to clean them. It's ugly. Very ugly. But yeah, it says ID guard. That's what it's called. And then they came with this case, which I was like, how the hell are they going to fit in here? Look at this thing. It looks like a billfold. Like, what? It looks like a tiny clutch purse. Watch. Be amazed. So you put the glasses in here, and then it kind of pops out on the sides, and then it holds its shape with the glasses inside. And then when they're not inside, oh, I guess you can't press it like that. They just fold flat, so you can slide it in your purse. So I actually like that. I think that's cool. So this will be the case I will be bringing with me places. And then I did keep the packaging just in case I wanted to return them, but honestly, I'm keeping them. Like, they're pretty alright. And I love the shape. I thought I wasn't gonna like it, because normally I like them to be lower like this. Like, where the bridge sits, I would want to be up here, and then these to be up here. I did try them on first, like with the AR thing, but honestly, I don't know. I like them a lot. I'm very surprised. The only thing I need is those ear spacers, because it's a very narrow frame, and I normally will actually get men's frames so that it's wider and doesn't pinch on my ears. But it does fit my cheekbones pretty well. I think it makes my face look rounder too. I always feel like my face looks super skinny. And I know most people want that, like they don't want their face to be round, but I always have. I've always liked people with like heart-shaped face or like round cheekbones or whatever. And I don't have that. I am an oval. So I really like these. I think they're cute, especially with the bangs that I'm growing out, but whatever. But yeah, that's how I do my makeup now. I think it's been probably 7 or 8 months that I've been doing it this way. Again, I'm not doing my makeup every day right now, but when I do, this is pretty much the standard. I'm gonna put all my stuff away and we can get into perhaps some games. Oh, and there's another thing I wanted to talk about while I do that. I have a Depop shop. So, because of course I do. I have used Depop for like 10 years, but I haven't sold on there since like college. So, I have a bunch of stuff to add to it that I'm going to do tonight and tomorrow. I'm going to sell some collectibles. I have clothes on there right now. I have a couple like home things to put on there as well. I really need to just get another cup for these, to be honest. But yeah, I really like... I always liked the platform, but they used to have seller fees, but they don't anymore. Downside is they made the shipping price ridiculous. So what I do is the same thing I do on Etsy. I will purposely pick a smaller package size because I looked up the actual prices for the shipping for each size on like the post office website, and it is literally so much cheaper than what they try to charge you with Depop or Etsy or whatever. So you're welcome. You're getting cheaper shipping from me. Because like I don't get the profit from that. I do on Etsy, which I think is sketchy to say the least. But I do not get profit from shipping on Depop, so I choose to make it cheaper for y'all because I think that is disgusting and predatory and not cool. So my Depop is also the same as here. It's lizzyraexx, and then you can pretty much send me an offer if you think the price is too much. Go ahead. You can ask me to bundle stuff if you want more than one thing. If you don't live in the United States, you have to bundle at least 3 things. And the shipping will be astronomical. Fair warning. But if you're in the US, no problem. Buy one thing. I don't care. Somebody bought a singular shirt from me this week. $3. Originally like a $25 shirt. Also, every item that I could find, because some of them are pretty old, if I could find it, like the original listing on whatever website, I put it in the images so that you know for a fact that the price I'm asking for it is cheaper than the original sale price, retail price, whatever, because I don't want anybody to think they're getting ripped off because I'm aware I don't have like massive collector, special, designer, whatever items. Like I have regular clothes from Hot Topic and Spencer's and stuff. So all of the prices that I could find for like the originals of stuff are in the photos if you scroll. I have the Hello Kitty pajama pants. No, not Hello Kitty. Pusheen pajama pants with the moon and stars. I found the original listing for those on Hot Topic, right? I'm selling those. So y'all know you're getting a good deal. And that I'm aware that they are used and they're not in mint condition. I'm not going to be a jerk. So, if you want to check that out, LizzyRae0. If you want to check out my Etsy, Art by Lizzy Ray. If you want to check out my Redbubble, LizzyRae0. There's merch on there. I will be adding some more stuff to there, like designs to put on like phone cases and stuff. I don't really like Redbubble, to be honest, but I know a lot of people use it, so, you know. We're appealing to the masses for that one. But yeah, I really think I have an interesting selection of stuff, let's say. Oh, I will also be putting some more Kirby's on there. I have like a stash over here of the ones I didn't sell from the convention, so I might be putting some of those up. Should I game? Do I do ASMR? Wow, I need to read my chat. Hi! John Axman. That's a cool name. Anyway. Can I do ASMR axe throwing? Is that allowed? Like, I have a clip of me axe throwing at the con. I could do that. I can do it. Does this mic actually sound good for it? Because I don't have headphones on, so let me know. But this mic does detach at the base. So I do have a boom, so I could do it if I wanted to. I am totally down to do ASMR. This face was made for radio. That's why it has so much makeup on it. Yeah. Go ahead. Or DM me if you want. Anybody got suggestions, hit me up in the DMs. I pretty much only read my comments and DMs like once a week because I don't want to cry every day. Totally not being a drama queen about that. But when I read them, I read all of them. Oh, I only go through my Snapchat replies like once a month. I should probably start doing that more often. So Snapchat is also the same as here. It's LizzyRae0. If you want to ever send me a suggestion, send me a product to review, ask me to review a game, whatever, hit me up on Snapchat because I am the most active on there by far. And yes, I'm open to doing ASMR. I have a Yeti, but I need to move the boom because right now it's like it's gonna hit the wall if I turn it. So I feel like that one would be better to use for ASMR as far as mics go. What was I just gonna look up? I was gonna look something up. Oh yeah. I have a pretty big backlog of games as well. While my Razer installer is done, I don't think I have a sign-in for Razer. I should probably do that. Anyway, so I have a pretty decent backlog of games that I haven't done yet, so I think I want to stick with that first. Unless a bunch of people ask for ASMR, then I'm totally down for that. But I just gotta rearrange my setup a little bit to do that. So, let me switch here. Ooh. Where'd my camera go? Hello. It's me. I was wondering if after all... Is that the fucking camera? Why is it so tiny? Oh my god. Hi. What is this aspect ratio? Pause. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. You can't see it on Instagram, but on Twitch, it's just disturbing. How do I crop you? Transform. Can we go like this? Okay, and then we're just gonna make it a lot smaller. How do I do this? I forgot how to do this. Oh my god, that's creepy. Whoa. Okay. This is bad. I don't understand why this is such a weird shape on Twitch. Hold on. Don't know what's going on here. Whee! Okay. Please hold while I fix this. Oh god. Can I just like copy this one? And then we're gonna go here. We're gonna delete this. And then we're gonna paste it. Oh, that's so much better. Thank you. Can that go like all the way down here? And then... Can you tell I haven't streamed in forever? Is that a good place for it? It's staying up there. Cool. We're good. So... Oh, they all look like that now. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, this one doesn't have a... Yes, it does. What the heck? Okay, that can go there. Remind me to update my timer because clearly I need to. What a mess. What a mess. Chat, remind me to update my timer and all this other stuff on here. I have not done this in so long. This is crazy. Okay, so here's the tea. I have a pretty big backlog of games, and I would love to go through them on here. I think honestly, I would love to have like an interactive kind of vibe going forward, because before I just did a lot of like, this is what we're doing today. I don't know, which window should we capture here? Steam. There we go. Look at my lovely backlog. Look at my beautiful, beautiful backlog that you can't see on here for some reason. Oh no! What if I do it this way? Why was that backwards? Oh, because it's under. That's funny. Okay. Well, this one can be gone then. So I have... no idea where my stuff is. Can this go like... no. No. Already locked. That works. Okay. So I have all of these games that I've never played on stream. And then I have this game that I've been trying to play forever. Look at this. Look at this. I am missing 2 achievements for this game. One of them is on the train. And then I think... what the hell is the other one? View my achievements. What am I missing? I'm pretty sure it's getting through every single train car, and then I can't remember the last one. And I keep being like, I'm going to... oh, hello! Who is... I can't read that. Hi, Ben! How are we doing today? But yeah, I feel like it's impossible to get this last 2 achievements, but I don't want to stream doing the same thing. That's why I made the timer one, was because I was like, I'm going to give myself an hour to get all of these achievements, and then that actually worked, and as you can see, I got most of them. But I really want to 100% this game before I play Robs a Bank, and then apparently there's now... I forgot the name of it, but there's a 3rd one. Can I go to the, store page? Here we go. There's a 3rd one, I think. Snoozy Kazoo. New releases. Oh, maybe there's not. It's in the Discord. In their Discord, there's a 3rd game. So, like, yeah. But, but I haven't played Tax Evasion all the way through yet, so I have. Like, I beat the story, but I don't have 100%, and I want 100% so badly. And then here we have all of my 100% goal games, right? So these are the ones that I'm done with. That's it. I guess I did finish, where'd it go? Did they delete the game? No, did they delete that game? Is it gone? No way. Is it gone? Did it get deleted? Oh no, there it is. Okay. I have gotten, I think 100%. Yes, I have 100% to Duck Detective. That's such a stupid sentence. This game is so fun. But literally, what? The secret salami. Excuse me? Excuse me? So that game I've done 100% of, and then apparently I did 100% of this. Did I? I don't think I did. I got 2/3. Okay. This is the creepiest game on the planet Earth. Just saying. It's terrifying. I hate it. I'm never playing it again. It is traumatizing. That's it. Played, can redo. Okay, so I've not really played this one too much. I kind of got bored of it. But yeah, I have this whole... I have organization, okay? I'm organized. This one I played literally because Call Me Kevin played it. I don't remember anything about it. It is what it is. And apparently, I only got 1 achievement on it. This game, I would love to redo. I love the soundtrack also. Can we just talk about how The soundtrack for Needy Streamer Overload is bussin'. Also, all of the fan songs ever made for Slay the Princess. Bussin'. Bops. Okay? Bops. So, anyways, I haven't played that game either. Do I own that game? It was on sale a couple weeks ago. Dave the Diver is on sale. Oh, okay. This is the next game we're playing then. Oh, I don't have Elden Ring? I thought I did. Huh. Do I have Slay the Princess? I do not. Okay. But yeah, that game's good. I would love to play it. I would also love to play this game right here. Unpacking. Yeah, basically all of these are like my 100% achievement goal. This one's going to be the hardest. By far, I've never played any Elder Scrolls games in my life for more than 2 hours. And I've been told this one is the hardest. The reason I want to play this one 100% is because I want to do mods, and I need to unlock everything to make sure the mods work. This one is definitely high up on the list for me. This game right here, y'all know is my fave. I will be returning with the Stardew Saturdays because my partner started his own business, and basically he works his normal job during the week, 40 hours, whatever. And then he works Saturdays for himself. So we're bringing back Stardew Saturdays at least once a month. Again, I am not committing to a schedule because every time I do that, something bad happens. But this is my favorite game. Y'all already know. You want to see my mod list for this? It's long, okay? Observe. I'm going to pull it up. If I can. What do we got here? I love having 2 monitors. Where's my mod list? Where's my mod list? Where's my mod list? Do I not have a screenshot of that? I do not. I got a lot of stuff on here. Wow. CapCut. Oops. Okay, so I'm gonna change this real quick. Oh my god, I can't. Never mind. Apparently I can't do that. Oops. But anyways, I have... Maybe just a screen capture here. I love how I'm learning as I do this. Boom. Look at that. This is my mod list, by the way. It's ridiculous, as you can see. We're going to move this down here. Yeah, that'll work. And then we're going to move this over here. This is my mod list for Stardew Valley. It's pretty long. I don't need to dox myself. Can we move that out of the way? Can I like crop this? No. No. Apparently not. Okay. That's fine. I forgot how to crop things. Pause. I forgot. I forgore. So this is my mod list for Stardew Valley. We have basically all of the L mods, several LE mods. Not to be confused, these are two different people. So the barn animals, coop animals, farmhouse stuff, and then the witchy stuff. I have anything and everything content patcher that makes stuff look cool. I have infinite money. I have a time mod, luck mod, portraits. I don't know what the Twitch chat mod does, to be honest. And then I have the item spawner, and I barely ever use it. But I have it just in case, because I have a test farm. So, yeah. I love Stardew, and that's that. Lock that there, and we're going to hide it for now. Anyway, so that's my personal fave. As far as games go. There's always something to do. There's always a different way to play this game. That is the best part of it to me. There is always something to do. Oh, by the way, I also have Minecraft. And I suck at it, and I like building. That's it. Which is funny, because in Fortnite, I play zero build. I will stream Fortnite, but I'm definitely better at it with a controller. So I'm gonna get a controller today as well. That'll be fun. Do I want to do that? No. Do I have to do that? Yes, because otherwise we have problems. Does the chat box not show on horizontal? No, it shows. That's so weird. Show in vertical. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that. Oh, by the way, everybody on Instagram, I am not reading Instagram live comments, so hop on over to Twitch. I mean, I will check them every once in a while, but honestly, I don't get as much engagement on there anyway, so hop on over to Twitch if you want your stuff answered. Also, this stuff will be on the VODs on my YouTube channel, so if you want to see it again and comment on the VOD, follow my YouTube. I love that so much. And let's see what else is there. Oh yeah, this game is like my childhood fave. That's it. I played this as a kid when it was on frickin' mini clip or something. Like, this guy has done really well for himself. This game has been around for about 15 years, and it is wonderful. And it's literally just a stick person fighting stick spiders and giant rabbits and stuff. I love it. It's... I made a comic book series based on this when I was in, like, 6th grade. I love this game. I never really got into this. Oh, there's a third one? Oh my god. It's cheaper in the EU. That's fair. That's fair, honestly. This game I haven't really played in years. Holy shit. And yeah, so those are the ones I've already done. What do we have here? Now, here's where you guys come in. I have content warning. I have Dead by Daylight. I have Don't Starve Together. And I have VR chat. So if you want to play a game with me on stream, please go to my Discord. I am actually going to put the link in the comments right now. It is very important to me. So my Discord will update every time I post or go live, just so you know. Like right now it says stream time because I'm on live. Where are my invites? Where are my invites? Server settings. Invites. Let's do the announcement one. I don't know how to do this. Can I, like, get this one out of here? Yes? Okay. There we go. I have made a new one. I have made a new link. Boom. So that's my Discord. If you want to game with me, every single one of my links is gonna be oops, I don't know what just happened. Well, I don't think we're live on Instagram anymore because I just messed that up. Sometimes I accidentally delete the page and I don't understand how I do it because I haven't figured out the keybind yet. I genuinely have no idea what the keybind is. Am I still live? No, I'm not. Okay. Oops. I'm still live. Hey. Technical difficulties. I think it's Shift D, to be honest. So that's my Discord. If you ever want to game with me, you're going to sign up for the game night role. If you ever want to see a live, you're going to sign up for that role. We got... What roles do we have in here? Oh yeah, my server is 18 plus. If you're not 18 or you don't provide your age, you will be kicked out. If you lie about your age, you will be kicked out. If you forget and you turn 21, cool, happy birthday. But you have to be at least 18, because we are serious sometimes. Talking about, like, not kid-friendly stuff on there. Got color rules, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah, so new music, new videos, streams, art and merch drops, game night, and yeah, those are all of the, like, alert roles. So if you ever want to game with me, mostly it's going to be Fortnite or, like, something stupid, but that is the link. Go ahead and copy it. But I really want to play VR chat. I don't even have VR. This is going to be me bumbling around on a screen, but I've never played it, like, myself. It's always been borrowing somebody else's stuff. And then I haven't played Content Warning in a hot minute. Oh, look at that. August of last year. I haven't played DBD in like 2 years, maybe 3. Love that game. Don't Starve, I haven't... Oh my god, I haven't played it in 4 years. Holy crap. This is literally my favorite co-op game, but I have been kicked out of so many servers for just shenanigans. So, like, if you join my Discord and you want to play this game with me, just know everything is going to be on fire and we are not going to have a good time. It's going to be chaos, okay? Chaos Games, which, by the way, is a store in the town I live in. You should totally support them. I got lipstick on my microphone. So, if you want to play anything with me, it's going to be shenanigans. There will not be strategy. I guess maybe if it's a Stardew farm, we could do strategy. Make, whatever. Just the point is, this game is utter chaos, and I would like to keep it that way. So do not come into it expecting us to actually survive. We are going to go insane. We are going to die to ghosts. Our brains are going to turn into raisins. Okay? It's a fun game. And then, let's see. What else do I have here? Oh yeah, I have Apex and Warframe. Do I play those? No, but I do have them. If anybody wants to play Apex, join my Discord. All of my, like, links, friend codes, whatever, are in there. My Battle.net, my whatever the Fortnite one is, I forgot. COD, which I don't really play. I have it on my PS4, but whatever. Everything is on there. Switch, my Switch code's on there. What do we got here? I have a lot of weird games on here. Holy crap. So this is my 100% goal list. And I have not touched any of these other than Turnip Boy. Oh, I guess I played Sally Face like a long time ago. I had it on my old laptop. But yeah, this... Do I have all of the DLC? I have no idea. Anyway, I would love to finish this on stream. I would love to play this on stream. It's adorable. Again, this one's pretty top of the list for me. Cult of the Lamb was the last thing I streamed. So as you know, I like to do things a little bit different than you're supposed to. So I made a list. It's actually on my phone. I made a list for this game. I literally can't open it because my makeup. Of things I want to do for streams. And the one I'm on right now is called Fruit Salad, which is basically all of the names of all of my followers are fruit. The entire... I'm going to start running out of names. I don't know. So I have like a list of all the different things I want to do with it. We have like clones, deny all the requests, extra hard mode, which literally says, do you have a death wish? No damage, no dodge. So like if I have to dodge or if I take damage, I have to restart the whole game. Build only one of everything. Cannibalism, pacifist, put everyone in jail. Like, I have a bunch of random... I have one that says, only eat poop. I don't think that's actually gonna work. I don't think that's possible, because even with the DLC, like, I know there's one mod where you can eat grass, but I don't think there's a DLC where you can eat... Yeah. So, I just have a bunch of stuff I want to do with this game, just to, like, keep it interesting, you know? So that was the last one I did. I think I'll probably go back into that pretty quick. And then this is the last game I played. This is my current fave. How much time do I have? Oh, I still have like an hour. Should we play this? Should we play this today? Because I actually really like this game a lot. It's so cute. I am going to get a soda. And then we're going to play this game. I will be right back. Where's my cat? Where'd he go? Kitty! Oh, he's in his little house. Oh my god. play a little cutesy game for the next hour. You know what to do. That was for my Snapchat. Look at that. We're serving. I got a drink. This is my current obsession. I thought I would get sick of it by now, but I have been drinking this for like 6 months. It's the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, strawberries and cream. It's my fave. I love it. It makes me happy. It tastes like pure sugar, even though it's zero sugar. I'm confused. I don't understand. I know it's zero sugar because I've never gained weight from it, but it's hard to believe. It's very hard to believe. Should we put the lights on this, chat? Should we make this festive? I got this thing for like $5. $7? $5 from Five Below, so it's wired and it shows. But it's my fave because it lights up. And also because it was $5, but that's besides the point. So, this unfortunately is how it lights up. Are you ready? Are you ready to see this abomination in action? You have to you have to plug it in like to a wall cord for it to light up. But I love it. It makes me so happy. Also, yes, the mic on it works, but I prefer to use this one. Anyways, let's play some Cat Cafe Manager. I hope this doesn't blow my eardrums out. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. Is she gonna work? She's working! Yes! Okay. Who just... Excuse you? Somebody is at my window? Okay. I think that should be fine, because there's not a whole lot going up on that part of the screen for the game. But yeah, this is my current favorite game I've been playing. Honestly, I love it. It's ridiculous, but it's my fave. So, I got it as like a joke, to be honest. I can't remember if I don't even know how to word it. Like it was a game that I saw on my suggestions. I don't know what they call it, but on my suggestions for Steam because of all the like similar games I've played, and I just got it as a joke, and now it's my fave. So look at this. We're on day 53, I guess. Can I delete this one? There we go. So this game is super cute. Can y'all hear the desktop audio okay? Yeah, you can. Actually, we can probably turn that down a bit. So we're on day 53, so I'm pretty far ahead with this. So one of the things you can do is call regular, and it looks like right now we need materials. But I would rather get potions. So we're gonna call Carla.
Hi.
Also, sorry, mommy. Sorry. This game is so adorable. So each regular will give you like a different currency, and those are the currencies up at the top here. Gold, obviously. Materials,
fish, jewels, nectar, sorry, not potions, and then fabrics. So you have your cats. They kind of just, you know, do stuff and cheer people up. You have your different types of clientele, and then you have your skills. So like I'm chatting, I'm serving, I'm serving, um, making food, repairing stuff, whatever. As you can see, I have a very specific design, and this has been greatly expanded. You start off with about this much space, and then you can build. And you got your cat food, you get your bathrooms, whatever. And the goal is to serve everyone exactly what they ask for before you close. You close at like 7 or 8 every night. And the time, as you can see up in the corner, is always counting down. Oh, I just realized on here my camera is over the currencies. So, oopsies. I don't know where I should put the camera, to be honest. Is anything broken? No. Did anything spill? No. Oh, I need to... Oh, you got it. So my staff are wearing these ties like I am, these blue bow ties. And you can teach them to do all the things. So like, look, we can upgrade a staff right now. So this is the new guy. So let's upgrade him. And we can train him. So right now we don't have him cooking because there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Legitimately. So we're just going to upgrade his service more. So this guy has cooking and service. This girl has everything. Okay. Maintenance, cat care, and then serving and cooking. This guy has 3 of those, but he also cleans, right? So cleaning, cooking, serving. And then the other thing are these little like personality traits. Those will change. Well, they'll unlock, I should say. And you can pick. There's usually 2 or 3 that you can pick from. And those unlock for the cats as well. So for the staff, you'll have a trait that has to do with the furniture. So this one, +2 to all skills when there's magical furniture, which currently I don't think I have any other than the mushroom table over there. And then this one is for the time, so I regret not putting that on everybody. Because that's when it gets super difficult to keep up with orders, is like at the end of the day. So plus 50% to all skills after 6. So like that 9 goes up to a... Well, I guess they don't count halves, so it would go up to like a 13. This one is he can now chat with people, right? So this is a skill for customer interaction. And then this one is a skill for maintenance / cafe care, which is cleaning. So for this girl, she's got, for her furniture trait, bar furniture level up, and then hipster furniture level up as well. She's got cat care, she's got maintenance, okay. This guy, he's got tea furniture level up, which I don't know if the windows count, but I got hella windows on this thing. And then hipster furniture level up. And this guy doesn't have a... Oh, never mind, he does. Diner furniture. And then he has the social skill. So we've kind of got a nice balance of everybody doing a little bit of everything. And then I don't really... I'm pretty low level, to be honest, compared to my staff, because I've been so focused on the cats and the furniture. So I have extra cat care, because usually I'm the only one doing it, even though they have 2 other people who can. I have hipster furniture level up, night owl level up, and magical furniture level up, so I think what we need to focus on is getting more magical furniture that fits the vibe, because like right now I've got a very 50s diner vibe, which does not go with the fact that my clientele is mostly witches, but whatever. And then, so for your cats, you can do the same thing. So these smiley faces mean these cats have a forever home. Why is that hidden? Show the chat box, gal. Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see all of it. Oh, not that one. Why are there 2 of those? I don't know why I did that like that. That's weird. Are these in the same place? Okay, cool. Anyway, so I don't know why I organized that like that. There must have been a glitch last summer. So I have 5 cats here that have been given a permanent home, right? So these are the cats that are currently in my cafe. We're doing God's work here. So I have this cat, Marie, which is my OG cat, and I did rename her. They come with names. I renamed some of them. Marie is our resident artist cat because Aristocats, of course she is. So she has 9 artist points, which means anytime artists show up, we're gonna get more. What do they give us? Jewels from them. She also has a little bit of vagabonds, which is basically hobos. Hobos. Oops. And these are the traits she has. So she cleans up herself, so doesn't pee on the floor. That is a thing in this game, is cleaning up pee off the floor. She gets extra stats when there's plants, so I need more plants. I've only got like 1. And then +3 for artists in general, so like she would be out of 6. Because, you know, every cat that matches what that specific group needs, you're going to get more rewards if you rehome them. You're going to get more currency when they stop in. So I like to have a balance with the cats too. Because again, this is a cozy game that I am choosing to min-max and make stressful. Because that's who I am as a person. Oh, I forgot to change my category. Oops! Let me do that. Oopsie doopsie. Cat Cafe Manager is cozy. I don't know why my title won't change. It's annoying. Because I literally... There's a second one. There's a second version of this game, guys. It's called Big City Bliss. And then we're gonna add gaming and cozy to this. I literally can't change the title. That is so annoying. I don't understand why. If anybody has had this issue with Streamlabs where you literally change the title and it won't change, please inform me if there's a hack for this or if I just need to like reinstall it. Because this does not need to say I haven't played this game in 2 years when I haven't even been playing it for like 5 months. Okay, so this cat, who I also renamed to Jay Kellen instead of Jay Quellen. He was originally our primary witch cat, and now he's kind of balanced between business and witch. He has extra food points, he has extra witch points, and he has extra punk points. For some reason... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Extra artist points for some reason with punks. I do not understand this in the slightest. It just is what it is. This cat I did not rename. He is our new main witch cat. As you can see, no food because he eats rats. He's also a jerk. Like, you can't pet this cat. But more witch energy. He's basically an ocelot. This is Ollie. He's robust. That's it. I can train him. Ooh, cute. And then this is Zipper, who is an absolute unit. And I guess he's our punk cat now. Let me look at these again. We got artist, we got business, we got witch, we got fish, and we got punks. Let's do more punk. There you go. Beautiful. So as you level up everything, right? Boom. Friendship level up. Congrats to us. Now we get more stuff. Watch. She's not moving. Yay. Oh yeah, by the way, the regulars have like storylines. It's not the main point of the game, but it is fun. It's a very fun aspect of the game. Does that mean you stay? Yay! She's keeping her place. So this lady owns the pet shop, which is where you get all the food, the toys, the litter boxes, and lures to get new cats. Which is that's the important part. So I'm trying to level all my cats past 5 on something before I rehome them, because you get more rewards when you do that. But you have a cat limit, which I think I'm at 5 or 6 right now. So once you hit your cat limit, you can't get new cats. But when you can get new cats, there's a specific kind of like treats that'll bring them in so that you can like get different varieties. So different traits or different groups of people they vibe with. I love it so much. Also, I love that the town's name is Caterwall. This whole game is just cats, cats, cats. What a lovely human. I love this person. This is not even a real person, and I love her. Okay. Okay, your mom's a jerk. Oh, boy. Her family sucks. Her backstory is like, she moved here to do her own thing apart from her coven, and they're like, how dare you? So, like, black sheep, redhead, after my own heart. My back is so crunchy. Okay. Remind me to get a new chair, because literally I'm sitting on acrylic. Look at this thing. Plus now we share, so I feel like I need like an actual gaming chair, but like this thing's cute. I mean, it adjusts. I put a pillow on it. Gay vibes. Look how tall it makes me. My feet don't touch the floor. There we go. Okay, but I do need a real chair at some point. Because, like, 200-pound man should not be sitting in this thing. 220, whatever. Thick. Okay, so she is... Oh, do I get to see it? Do I get to see the picture? Honey, no judgment here. We love you. We love you in this house. I understand, but not cool. I feel like I should switch these monitors. Whatever. Oh, she told him to go to my cafe. I named it Ramona's Flowers because I'm that person. Shut up. I've been watching the Scott Pilgrim cartoon on Netflix, okay? And it revived my love for that whole